Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Great run last time as Judas. Let's hope we can continue the fun here as Blue Baby. HK, I like that. Easy seed. How am I going to mess that one up? HK Mdow. The newest dank meme in the internet age. Okay, you know what? I'm actually very, very happy to be fighting Super Rat this early on. Because when you walk in, you fight a mini-boss, you go, oh, gluttony, gluttony, gluttony. Most of the time, at least. Maybe sloth for a tarot card, but I guess you don't want gluttony that badly as Blue Baby, but either way, it would have been nice to get a Spirit Heart, but the thing you'd want more than anything else, if you're not going to fight a mini-boss that you want, is please fuck, don't make me fight Super Envy or Envy in the first room. Have mercy and just be reasonable, Alexander, please. Okay, that's good. Extra key and an addition to the Spirit Heart. Doesn't really matter if we take the Spirit Heart now or we take it later because we are Blue Baby. We are made of Spirit Hearts. People, they come together. People, they fall apart. Nothing can stop us now. We are all made of Spirit Hearts. That's Moby right there. I should know better than to quote Moby on my own show. That's gonna... Has anyone ever seen Northern Lion and Moby in the same room together? No, because I don't hang out with famous... you know, EDM artists. As much as he's not really EDM. You have the idea. I'm Capricorn. Capricorn's pretty good. I'm happy to have it. I feel faster. Do I look faster? I look scarier, I'll give you that. That's like among the best hauls that you could possibly expect from your first floor item room. And as Blue Baby, we're rolling on HP right now. Rolling in HP. Why would you roll in HP? That doesn't make sense. People always say like you're rolling in cash. You should say you're rolling on cash, right? Like that scene from Breaking Bad where they're literally rolling on the pile of cash. You don't roll inside of cash. You don't make like a cash sleeping bag and sleep in it. At least I don't think you do. Maybe if you're Kevin O'Leary. No more tinted rocks, but the game's been very generous to us with tinted rocks so far. I couldn't have asked for a better start on this Blue Baby run. Let's see who we're fighting. What are we fighting for? I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. That's terrible damage. I deserve that for the Devil May Cry quote there. If you could just, like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is fine. Don't ever get that close to me again. Like a restraining order on Larry Jr. I need 2 tiles distance between me and Larry Jr. at all times. Yeah. This is the ideal plan here. Perpendicular Larry Jr. battles. Ugh. Always a risky play here. 4 different pills. Pretty fly. Great. Health down. Bad. But we're still above. Amnesia. Doesn't matter. Are you a wizard? Considering Are You a Wizard as a temporary effect, do I like a Pretty Fly for an HP upgrade? Look, it's... Oh, Curse of the Blind, too. Box of Spiders. It's okay. It's okay if your damage is okay, at least. It's not a great payout. I would pay 1 HP for a Pretty Fly, though, in a lot of situations. There's a Tinted Rock in there, but there's not much we can do about that. Unfortunately, we didn't really have much of a choice in the matter. Anti-gravity tears with Are You a Wizard? Well, it's going to be an interesting run. In a weird way, it's actually kind of easier to hit with anti-grav tears than Are You a Wizard? Am I shooting straight again? I am shooting straight again, okay. So this has all sorts of theoretically good and also terrible combinations. I probably would have taken anti-gravity tears either way. It's been a long time since we've seen it. And it is, you know, it's kind of like Guillotine. Your playstyle might not like it very much, but it is it's a Tears upgrade. And you can really benefit on these big rooms where enemies take a little while to spawn, or multi-stage rooms where enemies take a while to spawn. You saw we pretty much killed that Larry Jr. without putting in very much effort ourselves at all there. Just stacking up the tears and making it impossible to dodge. That'll do it right there. I would love to stop taking so much damage. Can't always get what you want, though. Ah, red chest, says Blue Baby. Sometimes you can get what you want. Okay, you know what? Let's take those out first. Let's be safe. We really need to protect this 4th Spirit Heart. Guppy's head for free. 3 or 4 flies. I think it's actually like 2 to 4 flies. It beats a couple of spiders every couple of rooms, because we get to use it every room. So I think that's pretty good. I don't see any tinted rocks here, which is really the only reason you would come to this room. We also have 1/3 of the Guppy equation here. I know people are sick of seeing me become Guppy, but with the game as is, that's the meta, man. You have to... You can't forsake becoming Guppy. You can't avoid it sometimes. I almost accidentally avoided it in the last run by taking some really inadvisably suboptimal Deal with the Devil plays. But hey, we still got Guppy. Now, we won't be able to see what our Deal with the Devil is here. Balls of Steel. Ugh. We still won't be able to see what our Deal with the Devil is here. But we'll... if we get an HP upgrade or like Squeezy or something like that, we'll probably end up taking it. Shit, we'll probably end up taking it either way, because I really would rather have Deal with the Devil precedent than Deal with the Angel precedent. But it's one of the worst times to get Curse of the Blind. Mind you, we've gotten pretty lucky just with our RNG on this floor, which is nice. You don't always get this kind of payout with Curse of the Blind. Sometimes you end up picking up like soy milk or something like that. A lot of people might consider anti-grav kind of in the same vein as soy milk, but I think it's a lot better. Little Steven, of course. Oh, it hurts so bad. Well, let's focus on the positive. We have Deal with the Angel precedent. Deal with the Devil precedent. Sorry. On the other hand, we also traded 3 Spirit Hearts away for Razor Blade, which you gotta be confident that there's something better than Razor Blade in that Deal with the Devil. We're not gonna have the opportunity to get it back, though, so we might as well just enjoy it. Hey, you know, I knew the risks. In a way, Curse of the Blind, I welcome it as kind of like a way for Deal with the Angels to become more prevalent. I'm trying to find a silver lining here. I really want to buy a Spirit Heart now. You gotta, like, sneak in on the back of this guy right here. There you go. There we go. There is a Spirit Heart for sale. You know what? If I have to blow up the donation machine, I'll do it. We'll take a small payday loan here. Got a good amount of money in the process. It allows us to buy a battery as well, which is not that worthwhile. And I think now we're gonna leave. So it's a bit of a dubious run thus far, but we got Guppy's Head and Razor Blade. Let's put it that way. Let's just imagine that we got Guppy's Head for 3 Spirit Hearts. That'd be a decent deal. We've already been to item room. We've been to everywhere, basically. There could be like a library or something available, which might be advantageous, but at the same time... Northern Lion made a fart noise there with his mouth, in case you're wondering. Curse of the Blind again. Alright. It's gonna be one of those games. It's alright. Anti-grav, I'm happy to have anti-grav. Makes some enemies the worst enemies, but for the most part is pretty nice. Now the thing that becomes really dangerous is if we get another Deal with the Devil here, we have the HP to take it and it turns out shitty again. You know, with Blue Baby, you've got a pretty good tolerance to losing Spirit Hearts if you find a lot of Spirit Hearts on the ground, at least, which we've been doing okay with. And plus Capricorn helped us out a lot. Oh, that sucks. But also, you know, we probably can't afford to throw away 6 Spirit Hearts on Deals with the Devil that suck. So it's really going to come down to, you know, so bad. I don't know why I'm doing that new mouth sound. I don't know where that came from, where I'm trying to clear phlegm from my throat every time I get hit. You think at this point I wouldn't be so disappointed with getting hit, because it does happen, you know, on a semi-regular basis at least. Semi-regular basis. Another great name. That would be like a great name for like an alternative pop band. Don't farkin' touch me. Get away from me. Get away from me! I have to focus here. I apologize. You see that AGDQ run where that dude beat Tetris without even like being able to see the blocks? That's what I'm saying right now. I need absolute silence. Dark One. I don't dislike Dark One that much. You know, the main attack that's going to be annoying is that one right there. But if he chooses to rush us down like this, as long as we keep ourselves moving, stay out of the way, it's actually fairly easy. And beyond that, he'll run into like all of our, well, some of our bullets. Clearly not all. This fight's nearly over. Dark One's not that bad. I'd rather be fighting like Gertie. Maybe I wouldn't, because our damage is good, but it's not that good. Alright, yeah, come at me. I've got a huge arsenal right now. Ready to deal with your absolute horse hockey. Good stuff. Didn't take damage. No deal with the devil. Placenta. It's a spirit heart. You know, your reactions on that one may vary. Is it good to get a spirit heart from our boss? Is it bad to get a spirit heart from our boss? Hey, I'm just happy to be alive. So I am going to tap shoot occasionally. There's a time and a place for everything. I think on these little guys where like 2 hits will kill them. Might as well. Maybe even 1 hit. Alright, big moment for us. Hopefully, another spirit heart as well as a good item. But we can't justify, or we can't see what our item is. Ah, Cricket's Head! Okay, Cricket's Head plus Capricorn means the game is being very kind to us. Unfortunately, we can't afford anything here. And and there's also no spirit heart. I think we've got to head down to the next floor. Although, maybe I'll take a quick peek around for a secret room. Just these 2 right here. Ah, lucky us. And we get 6 cents, which is enough to buy a couple of spirit hearts if we can ever find some more. Let's move down to the next floor. Mostly because, you know, with Curse of the Blind, I want to get rid of Curse of the Blind. We can get rid of that and actually know what items we're picking up. That would be awesome. But again, the game has been fairly kind with its item generation thus far, so I can't be too salty about it. Double key room. Always interesting. Well, often interesting. Cricket's Head pickup is going to make these guys very easy. And of course, Cricket's Head also kind of doubly good. Because we have flies now, and the flies are actually going to be some of our principal damage dealers, fortunately or unfortunately. I would like to get that nickel. I won't lie to you about that. I don't really want to risk losing a spirit heart for it. So what I'm going to do... This could be a secret room, maybe. Nah. What I'm going to do is use one of our newfound bombs. And again, that's not going to be a secret room, so it really doesn't matter where we stand. And we'll just pick that up. Bomb for 5 cents. That gives us the ability to buy a 15-cent item in our shop. And I think for once we'd actually be able to see what that 15-cent item is. I know it sounds ridiculous. Whoa, is the game being, like, too generous? Did you put on easy mode to be able to see what items you're going to be able to get from the pedestals? That's such horseshit. Did you see how many different times I tried to get away from that? So, we're on the chopping block again. However, we did also pick up Penetrative Tears. Penetrative Tears are real good. We could just... I was just going to say, if we could just get a spirit heart, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. And here we are. Fuck this. Thank you. Thank you. There is a benevolent God in the universe. And he saved my life there. That is not a guppy item. Probably should not have even opened that. But hey, at least we got a trinket out of it. Mega Fatty? Fuck off. You know what? I'm going to use my strength card right here. Mega Fatty is so annoying. On the bright side, he stays pretty much at, like... the same, you know, latitude for the whole fight. So, you know, with this anti-grab, we should have a pretty good chance to just get a fuck ton of shots in there. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. There we go. He just got a couple of shots in there at the very end. That dip is going to go down as well. I hate that we used a fly to make it happen, and then we got Mega Ma. Appear to be energy resources. I take so much damage against Mega Ma lately. I'm a little embarrassed by it. Especially because I believe this is one of those fights where there's actually, like, just a place you can stand, and if you stand there, you can't get hit. Are you a wizard? Range up. Was it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. 2 keys now. We do still have that double key room, but I'm saving our... stuff so we can get to the shop, because we do have the money to afford it here. There's our boss room as well. Oh, you almost got me. Almost got me. So this could be a big floor for us, especially if we end up getting like a 9 lives deal with the devil. I'm very glad that, you know, if we only could get a deal with the devil on this floor or the last floor, I'm glad we're going to have a better chance to get one on this floor. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be dead if we get hit like twice, but hey, none sabbat's okay. Maybe we'll want to replace this with a different item at some point. Oh, Hierophant. So good. We'll also see if maybe this is our secret room. Stop firing, stop firing. If this is our secret room, we can get to our curse room for free. Okay. It's all coming up, Millhouse. Guppy. Oh, Pandora's box. Didn't get this. Let's open it up. Pandora's box on Catacombs 2 gives us a boss item, I think. And 2 Spirit Hearts, wow. Alright, so we picked up the Screw for a Tears plus shot speed upgrade. It can be worth taking Pandora's Box with you, but I figured we would save it, or we would use it here and save Guppy's head. And I don't mind a Tears upgrade for free, that's pretty sweet. You're fighting one of the easier bosses for sure. We got a range upgrade out of it. I'll check out our double key room just to see, but I don't think I want to reroll it at this point. I think we've scrounged enough that we've actually put ourselves in a pretty good position to win this. And we've gotten some really good items that have dropped. Alright, so we just ended up picking up, probably about 12 cents, somewhere in there, for the amount of keys that we did. That's a pretty good payout, all things considered. We might be able to buy one more key on the shop, and then I'd feel pretty good about it. No, that's okay. And we'll be moving on to the next floor with 6 HP. No deal with the devil on this floor, but hopefully we just won't get Curse of the Blind here. Alright, just regular Necropolis. That's a curse in and of itself, but could be worse. Our damage is acceptable now. I haven't really talked too much about boss rush on this run because it has been, more of something that's in the back of my mind. I'm not overly concerned with getting to boss rush for a couple of reasons. One of which, no teleportation. Another one, survival, just like immediate raw survival has been on our mind. Another one, our damage has actually been pretty good, which is the number one thing that I normally want to get from boss rush, is like cool tier effects or damage. But with our damage being okay, we don't have to rely on esoteric means in order to achieve it. So really, this is not even close to a one run right now, but it definitely has the framework of being a one run. We have good damage, we got penetrative tears, which are lovely. We have a decent amount of Spirit Hearts, but the main mitigating factor there is that we don't have any means to willfully replenish them. I think these guys might actually be like really difficult to kill with anti-grav. I don't look forward to having to fight like 7 of them at once. What do you think? Secret room here? You think it's possible? Well, that's okay. Now it is beyond possible, maybe even likely to get a teleportation card just from blowing up skulls, but, as Blue Baby, bombs are somewhat precious. I've still got to have a pretty good chance to, or I still got to give myself a pretty good chance to be able to open up tinted rocks and stuff like that, the things that actually provide me with the blood of life. I thought all of those shadows were items about to drop, and I got so excited. Should use this once, for sure. I could have bought BOGO bombs on the last floor. Now that I think about it, I'm like, why wouldn't I do that? Gemini for free is one of those items that, if it was in a deal with the devil, it would get no traction whatsoever, probably, or very little. But because it's, because we're going to be able to pick it up on the house just for the cost of fighting some ding-dongs here, it's not so bad. Actually, I like Gemini, but I've had it on some runs recently where it's just been like, it's kind of like, its usefulness has been made more clear, and it's not encouraging results. It's okay. And, any extra damage that you can get is good, but oftentimes I find myself taking more damage as a result of it because I get myself, up in the enemy face to make Gemini actually work, and it's a foolish decision a lot of the time. Not a secret room, which is dangerous because I'm going to go to our cursed room now and see what we get, and it sucks. That was not good. But hey, Glorious Fly Army is getting built here. And our damage is still very, very good. We really would like Squeezy from a boss or something like that. Telepathy for dummies is not what we need, but we will take it because books don't replenish in the item pool after you take them once. That's the way I understand it, at least. Another Hierophant card. I appreciate that. More than you will ever know, game. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is a bit of an obscure, or a bit of an unusual, but totally still plausibly winnable run. We're not quite where we need to be, but our tiers are through the roof, and our damage is pretty nice as well. Cricket's Head, Capricorn, I appreciate it. Guppy's Head helping us out a lot as well. What's our pill? We don't know. I found pills. I can't remember if we've seen a Balls of Steel pill, and I just don't remember what it looks like, or if we have not seen one. This is a cool kind of run, though. I like it because it is one of those runs where I feel like, tactics, strategy, my own play are fairly dominant factors in determining whether or not I'm going to have a chance to win this one. Which is really cool. It happens a lot, but it is always nice when it does. Gotten really lucky with a couple of these bloat dodges that he hasn't aggroed in the ways that would be most deleterious to me. So we get a Spirit Heart and 2... Well, no, I was going to say 2 deals with the devil. We can afford 2 deals with the devil is what I'm trying to get at. Dark Bum. Absolutely. Potentially a run-winning item. And because I'm not really too worried about boss rush, I'm going to take the opportunity to head back here and pick up all of these red hearts that I have missed. There's one full one right here. Even if he only gives me 1 Spirit Heart, hell, 1 Spirit Heart, I should say, hell, even if he only gives me a spider, I will feel like this is a good decision. Because we got Dark Bomb as Blue Baby. It's one of the very few items you get that actually can improve your survivability. That should give 1 payout of some kind. Hey, it's a friendly spider. Who's that guy got nerfed in 1.45? Pays out with spiders, makes everybody mad. He's not bad, but he makes me question my sanity. Everyone knows it's Dark Bum. That's me. Let's move along from that failed bit right there. Gonna be heading down to, hopefully, depths. Alright, Curse of the Lost. Of all the curses that we've had on this run, Curse of the Lost bothers me the least. Especially because we're not going to be intending on doing any bullshit teleporting. Now, we might do some bullshit teleporting, but that is not my intention. This floor, you know, normally I like to play it up. Oh, this is a floor of the utmost importance, blah, blah, blah. This one, honestly, might not be, really. We're going to have an item room. We're going to have a shop. That's pretty basic stuff. Our boss fight's going to pay out with the Polaroid. Because we still have this very naive notion that maybe there's a small chance that we get the D100, you know, on our chest. Which has not happened. And will never happen because I'm destined to never get real Platinum God. Or Platinum God for that matter. Really appreciate the help that I've gotten here from the flies. We could, you know what would be nice? Let's talk about some stuff that I don't talk about that much. It would be really nice if we got a better trinket. Normally I'm like, oh, you know, I need an all stats upgrade here now. A better trinket would go a long way. Curved Horn? Like, it's a pretty great one, but it's one that I would very much love to have. You know, I can't lie and try to come up with some kind of hipster trinket that is better than Curved Horn in our current situation. Check out our double key room again, because we have a lot of keys. Alright, 2 keys for, like, 4 bombs, 3 bombs. A little bit of money. The money probably won't be too useful, but... Alright, then we traded a bomb and a key for a key and a penny, so effectively we traded a bomb for a penny. I don't know if I'd consider that a decent deal, but... Hey, we had a chance at something greater, so... That's what happens sometimes. This is a boss trap room. You know, we do still have the chance to become Guppy. Yeah, let's try it. I figured we'd at least get a key out of it. And, you know, you might as well open these golden chests so you get Abel out of the way as quickly as possible, right? I really can't believe that in vanilla I was like, Abel shows up on every run. He still shows up on every run. How does this happen? Abel is omnipotent. Abel has like the highest percentage of runs that he's been on that have won and lost. That is not mathematically like really sound reasoning, but you get the idea. What did you shoot at there? Did you shoot at Abel? You best check yourself. You know this guy's everywhere, right? He's got eyes in the fucking sky, Monstro. Oh, that is not good damage. Because now we're below that deal with the devil threshold. It scares me a little bit. Presumably, though, we should be able to get a Spirit Heart on our shop if the game is nice to us. If the game is nice to us. Well, I shouldn't sandbag, you know. Sometimes the game is nice, sometimes the game is not so nice. Wow. There's an example of that. I'm going to use our bombs here because I really would love black hearts or good tarot cards. Careful. Yeah, I make mistakes on this room from time to time. We're going to keep trying this, even though, you know, these are basically tinted rocks. Just with a lower percentage chance of paying out, so... I'm not too worried about wasting things, blowing them up. Okay, this is good. We'll get starter deck. It'll give us a card. Card is 2 of spades. I'll buy this. We don't need to double our keys right away. I'll buy this just to give us a larger fly army, because our money's probably not going to be worth too much. And let's see what our other card is as we shoot all these guys so I don't make a terrible mistake. The Hierophant. Lovely. In a way, I don't want to take the Hierophant because it, you know, we might get blank card at some point in the future. So maybe we'll wait to take the Hierophant until it's relevant for a deal with the devil. We probably won't get blank card. But now that there's the blank card in the game, it makes a little bit of sense for once to save the Hierophant. Ride a cowboy, of course. And if we could get Hierophant blank card, it would win the game for us. Pretty much by itself. So if we get a deal with the devil here, all that's going to go out the window, and we're probably just going to be very content to use our Hierophant card to pick up maybe 2 deals with the devil. Probably 1, depending on whether or not we get a Spirit Heart drop from this boss. Sometimes you do get Spirit Heart drops from Mom, like a lot of them. We might even just use a Hierophant to take 1 deal with the devil just to keep us alive. We'll see, though. Alright, so we do get a deal with the devil. We're taking the Polaroid. Okay, this is fine. Yeah. I wish that it had been different, but hey, whatever. Down to the next floor, saving both of our cards with starter deck, why not? Of all the curses, just thank God this is not Curse of the Labyrinth. You know what, there's a Tinted Rock here. I'm going to use 2 of Spades. At 3 keys, that's pretty much where it becomes, you know, useful. Tinted Rock ended up sucking, but it was sort of worth it, although we did, you know, lose our only bomb in the process. We sort of picked up a lot of keys, although most of those keys were just from our doubling. I don't know, man. You think I'm some kind of Isaac scientist or something like that? You're going to be sorely mistaken. Pop up, yeah, okay. Our damage is very nice, but keep in mind we're going to be losing damage, or losing HP twice as quickly on this floor as we normally would. Oh, it's good stuff. So ideally, we get a deal with the devil naturally on this floor, and then on our next floor, we don't care about our deal with the devil because it has a guaranteed payout of absolutely jack shit. And then on the floor after that, the cathedral, we can pop this Joker card and get like a late game boost that normally would not be something we would consider, you know, to be a likelihood. Thank God for these flies, man. There is a... yeah, that's what I was hoping for. There's a Tinted Rock there. Unfortunately, apparently Tinted Rocks have been nerfed. I'm just spitballing here. I don't know if this is true. Good use of that. Apparently, Tinted Rocks have been nerfed because we so rarely seem to get the standard payout from them anymore. I don't even care about Small Rock right now. I think we already had that on this run. Just give me a fucking Spirit Heart. 1 Spirit Heart is like the bad standard payout from those things, and yet now they're just giving me keys and golden chests. Mind you, we can open golden chests, and if you gave me, like, Infamy or something like that, I'd be into it. Just set up, yeah, like such a matrix of things that you can't do shit about it here. Alright. I'm gonna be happy to have a cube of meat, to be honest with you. I hate these scythes. I hate them. Yeah, what's that? You can just summon 100 of them if you want to? You had 8 on the screen, asshole. 8 is enough. 8 is too much. Okay. Still an easy fight. No deal with the devil, which means we'll probably end up using our Joker card here. It doesn't matter if we use it here or on the next floor. It saves us some room. And then we'll pop the Hierophant card for 5. Can we take Pact and this? Pact will take us down to 4, and then we'll have 1 Spirit Heart. I think we're better off just taking Brimstone and saving as much HP as possible. Yeah, because otherwise we'd go down to 1. No, if we'd actually taken the Pact there, we would have stayed at the same. Like, we would have stayed at 2 hearts. So I should have taken the Pact before I teleported out, or before I walked out. But hey, we got Brimstone. That's the important thing. So anti-grav Brimstone is kind of cool. We're still in a weird spot, though. We desperately need to not take damage. You know, as good as our damage is, the real problem with this run is the fact that we only have 2 Spirit Hearts right now. And you'll forgive me if I think that I've... oh, shit. You'll forgive me if I think that I've played pretty well and have just not really found myself in a great position. Now, remember when you leave this room... yeah, I'll open it. Remember when you leave this room that there is going to be a bunch of asshole red poops there that want nothing but your own destruction. Sorry, Loki. We do have a fairly long charge time on this. Some tears ups might be nice, but it's not the end of the world either way. You do not want to charge me down into the black hole of despair. Now remember, when you leave this room, there's going to be toxic poops. Those toxic poops are going to be bothersome. Good stuff. Alright, yeah, got to give yourself a second there. Now we can't fly. So we really, really need to be careful. Ah, this is actually pretty good. Hoping we'll be able to bomb our way into that curse room, but it seems exceptionally unlikely. Nothing, huh? Oh, we lived. If we can't bomb our way into the curse room, we just won't go, because it'll kill us right now. You'll forgive me, I think. I don't think it's possible. I figured that our familiars would handle that other one, so maybe I got a little lucky there. Wow, that guy was fast. We could have easily taken a hit there. Oh, Abel, thank you. That was unexpected. Somehow you didn't die from being directly exposed to that black hole. That's alright. Bullshit happens from time to time. Any enemies we have to predict are going to be somewhat annoying, but that's where Guppy's head comes in and why it's such a valuable item for us here. You know what I normally say, as long as we just live until the chest, anything can happen. It's definitely true. And it's still true in this situation, but I really, like, even one extra Spirit Heart buffer would be so good, because, I mean, we're coming up to the Cathedral. It's not the easiest floor in the world, and I could easily, as you saw almost right there, I could easily just end up taking shitty damage against any enemy. You know, when you're looking at a large enough time scale, survival rate for everything goes to 0. This is a Canadian Fight Club. When you're looking at a long enough time scale. My Canadian accent is like, it's my most effective, or most offensive accent, and I am Canadian. I'm doing it wrong, I think. Abel, you almost fucked me there. That should take care of him. Yes, okay, lucky me. And we didn't do too much damage to Mom's heart, but that will change when basically there is just one sustained brimstone shot firing on it at all times. Good stuff. Don't get hit by that, and we're heading up to the Cathedral. I'm very pleased with myself that I didn't take any hits at all on that floor. Sometimes necessity is the mother of invention. I will say that typically... Oh, shit. Shit. Typically, it feels like there's more tinted rocks on the Cathedral than maybe on the Womb, but maybe it's just because they're easier to spot. No, certainly that phenomenon doesn't make sense. Spirit Hearts, man. Drop some Spirit Hearts. We're relatively slow. So, like, these enemies that we're fighting are super duper annoying. Scythes. We gotta kill him before he summons more fucking scythes. It's the anticipation that's killing me here. No! You know, it was a fun run. I don't think you can blame me too much for that loss. Not that many Spirit Heart drops. If only we had those 3 Spirit Hearts that we used to pick up the Razor Blade, but whatever. It was a fun run nonetheless. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.